Cleopatra, Introduction. Cleopatra VII was born in 69 BC in Alexandria, Egypt, into the Ptolemaic dynasty, which was of Macedonian Greek origin. After the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BC, his general Ptolemy Isoter took control of Egypt and established a dynasty that ruled for almost 3 centuries. The Ptolemies were known for their unique blend of Greek and Egyptian cultures, but they also faced challenges due to their often bloody familial politics and the necessity of keeping the royal lineage pure. Cleopatra was the daughter of Ptolemy XII Auletes and his wife, Cleopatra V. Tryphonina. As was customary in the Ptolemaic dynasty, familial inbreeding was common to retain power. Cleopatra lived in a complex court rife with intrigue, conspiracies, and political maneuvering. She was educated in the rich cultural environment of Alexandria, which was known for its library and as a center of learning. Following the death of Ptolemy XII in 51 BC, Cleopatra ascended to the throne at the tender age of 18, co-ruling with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII, whom she married as per Egyptian tradition. Their reign was characterized by a power struggle, largely influenced by external forces such as the Roman Empire, which was expanding its reach into the eastern Mediterranean. Cleopatra quickly proved to be astute in political maneuvering. Faced with internal threats and the looming presence of Rome, she sought out a partnership with Julius Caesar, a move that would change her fate and that of Egypt forever. The return to power and the Roman Civil War. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra returned to Egypt, knowing her position was precarious without the protection of the Roman leader. However, the power struggle in Rome was far from over. Mark Antony, one of Caesar's closest allies, sought to gain power and, like Caesar, became captivated by Cleopatra's intellect and charisma. The two met in 41 BC, and after an initial rapport, they formed a political and romantic alliance. Cleopatra saw in Antony a chance to regain Egypt's influence and wealth, given his military power. Their relationship produced 3 children: Alexander Helios, Cleopatra Selene II, and Ptolemy Philadelphus. The narrative of Cleopatra has been a fertile ground for literary creation. One of the most famous representations of her is found in William Shakespeare's tragedy Antony and Cleopatra, written around 1606. This play depicts her as a passionate and politically savvy woman caught in the tumult of war and love. Shakespeare's portrayal has profoundly influenced Western interpretations of Cleopatra, often focusing on her seductive and manipulative qualities while also emphasizing her strength and tragedy. Other notable works include George Bernard Shaw's Caesar and Cleopatra, which presents a complex dynamic between Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, highlighting her as both a ruler and a woman navigating the intricacies of power. Contemporary fiction, such as Stacy Schiff's biography Cleopatra, A Life, has sought to re-examine Cleopatra's persona, emphasizing her intelligence, political acumen, and the significant cultural landscape of her time. In the realm of visual arts, Cleopatra has inspired countless painters, sculptors, and filmmakers. The ancient world's depictions of her, such as the famous bust of Cleopatra, emphasize her beauty combined with royal regalia. The Renaissance saw a resurgence of interest in Cleopatra, leading to multiple paintings that portrayed her in various iconic moments of her life, particularly in scenes with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. One of the most notable modern interpretations is the 1963 film Cleopatra, starring Elizabeth Taylor. This epic portrayal added a romanticized and dramatic flair to Cleopatra's image, emphasizing her relationships and the glamour of her court, albeit with a substantial historical license. Taylor's performance and the film's grandiosity made Cleopatra a cultural icon of the 20th century and sparked renewed interest in her life and legacy. To fully understand Cleopatra's significance, it's crucial to consider the historical and political landscape of her time, marked by the power dynamics between Rome and Egypt and the shifting allegiances that shaped the ancient world. During Cleopatra's lifetime, Rome was transitioning from a republic to an empire, a period marked by civil wars and political strife. With the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC, power vacuums emerged, inviting conflicts between various leaders, specifically between Octavian, later Augustus, and Mark Antony. Cleopatra's involvement in this struggle reflects her practical political decisions to align herself with powerful Roman figures. The nature of Roman politics at the time was heavily influenced by personality, military might, and public perception. Cleopatra's relationships with Caesar and Antony were strategic alliances that enabled her to maintain Egypt's independence in the face of Roman ambitions. However, the eventual defeat of Antony and Cleopatra culminated in the Roman annexation of Egypt, leading to the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the absorption of Egypt into the Roman Empire. Cleopatra's ascension to the throne and her ability to wield power were extraordinary in a time when female leaders were often marginalized or seen through a lens of gendered stereotypes. Her reign challenged traditional gender roles as she navigated a patriarchal society dominated by male rulers. She employed her intellectual capacity, charm, and political savvy to manipulate those around her and maintain her rule. The complexity of her reign invites discussions about female leadership, as Cleopatra was able to rule effectively in a male-dominated world. Her story illustrates the challenges and triumphs faced by women in power, reflecting broader themes of gender dynamics in ancient societies. Archaeological discoveries continue to unveil more about Cleopatra's Egypt, providing deeper insights into her life, reign, and the world in which she operated. Excavations in Alexandria and surrounding areas have revealed artifacts, coins, and temples that speak to the cultural and political significance of her reign. Alexandria itself was a center of culture, learning, and commerce. Its famous Library of Alexandria symbolized vast knowledge and was a beacon of scholarship during Cleopatra's time. Recent archaeological projects have focused on underwater explorations of the ancient city, revealing remnants of monumental structures, including temples dedicated to various deities and landmarks associated with Cleopatra's rule. One of the most tantalizing mysteries surrounding Cleopatra is the location of her tomb. Scholars and archaeologists have speculated about its whereabouts for centuries, with various sites proposed, including those near Alexandria and other ancient cities. Despite ongoing searches, no conclusive evidence has yet been found, leading to a mixture of intrigue and scholarly debate about her burial and the political symbolism surrounding it. In contemporary discussions, Cleopatra's figure often transcends historical analysis, entering realms of feminism, cultural identity, and political representation. She has become a symbol of empowerment and a focal point for debates surrounding female leadership and sexual agency. Modern feminist scholars have revisited Cleopatra's narrative, attempting to reclaim her image from the simplified depictions of her as merely a seductress. They analyze her political maneuverings, her role as a mother, and her cultural contributions, advocating for a more complex understanding of her character. This perspective emphasizes Cleopatra as a shrewd ruler navigating a complicated world, rather than solely being a femme fatale. Cleopatra's image has also evolved into a global icon representing diversity and multiculturalism. In a world increasingly focused on the intersections of culture, history, and identity, Cleopatra embodies the complexities of heritage and the blending of cultures. Cleopatra's life and legacy continue to resonate through time, encapsulating a rich tapestry of political intrigue, romance, cultural fusion, and female power. From her intelligent and strategic rulership to her tragic end, she remains an indelible figure in both history and popular imagination. The complexities of her character, ranging from a shrewd political strategist to a tender mother, allow her to transcend time, making her an enduring subject of study across disciplines. As scholars, artists, and audiences grapple with her legacy, they also reflect broader societal questions of power, identity, and gender that remain relevant in contemporary discourse. Offering insights into her life serves as a reminder of the intricacies of history and the multifaceted nature of its figures. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, will persist as a symbol of resilience, intellect, and the tumultuous intersections of love and power, embodying the intricate dance of history that continues to inspire and provoke contemplation today. Her story is a testament to the legacies left by those who navigate the complexities of their times and the lasting impressions they imprint on the world. In summary, Cleopatra's historical significance, the intricacies of her reign, and the depth of her legacy invite not just admiration but critical reflection on the pathways carved by those who have wielded power in our world's narrative. Her story is as much an exploration of ancient history as it is a mirror reflecting contemporary struggles and aspirations, ensuring her presence in our cultural zeitgeist for ages to come. Cleopatra's life encapsulates the tumultuous power dynamics of the late Hellenistic period, marked by her familial intrigue, visionary alliances with Rome's power players, and the tragic end of a dynasty. Her legacy continues to resonate, drawing interest and awe from generations, a testament to her unrivaled place in history. Cleopatra's reign and subsequent legacy have had a profound impact on Western culture, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and scholarship. Her image has been portrayed in various ways, reflecting the evolving perceptions of femininity, leadership, and power throughout the ages.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.